Well, well, well. Well, well, well. It's Friday. We are back after a week off on the Broken Tusk podcast. Welcome back to everybody. So happy to be here today. Swinner, how you doing, man?
It's been a long day. I've become technically the finger knuckle bandit. Fucked up my knuckles pretty good at work today, so
Nice. At least it's not your eardrum, you know? Yeah, today's been a day, and I'll just leave it at that because I'm not getting into that aspect of things right now.
Obi Sean in the
Yeah,
chat.
it's gone like here, just nosedive. So love that. But other than that, man, we've got some interesting stuff coming out, man. We've got some interesting developments. Maybe.
Fucking Jesus. I don't understand. Like, I'm doing a full length video, and I was really hoping that it was going to be all three of us tonight talking about it because
Yeah.
I would have really loved to incorporate tonight's stream into that video. But Jesus Christ, can we stop with the announcing of projects that won't come out until 2030, 2035 on consoles that don't even exist yet? Like, bro, do they just enjoy setting themselves up for failure? Like, it is literally the Eclipse situation all over again.
Yep, 1,000%. I'm choosing to be optimistic because not a whole lot else is making me optimistic at this point.
Oh, I'm very
But
optimistic, but
I am very nervous.
what I just don't understand is what takes 5 years to make a single player RPG.
They just got the AI. That's why.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It just feels like if I don't know. Back in the day, when you saw a teaser trailer, within the next couple of months, you got an official trailer, and then another maybe month, you got the product.
Yep.
And now it's, I mean, it looked fantastic. Like, me and Scully watched it.
I haven't
last
watched
night.
it yet,
bro. It is fantastic. Like, oh my god! And I had some theories, and they immediately got shut down after doing a little bit of research.
Oh, we love that. We love that.
But I still could be wrong because I asked, Google Gemini. So
Fair. Yeah.
take information with a grain of salt from them.
The company that can't even afford to, not fuck up people's profiles and livelihoods.
Yeah, it's always fun. One second. And get the right channel pulled up, not the SWOTOR channel. And see, now I'm excited because, we all know I love the Old Republic, and I want them to make this shit canon. But, at this point, now that I gotta wait another 5 years, bro, honestly, like, fuck canon. I got KOTOR, I got KOTOR 2, I got SWOTOR, I got all the books, like, until this comes out, Old Republic is it's been canon. I mean, Bane is canon. He's from the Old Republic. So
Right.
I don't know. I'm very excited for this game. Just let me know whenever you're ready to watch this shit.
Let's do it. Don't copyright strike me.
It's a trailer, bro. We're good. Trailers are completely different.
You never know. Bob might be in the mood.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm not pulling your comment up, Clone Force.
Okay.
There we get a female main character, which I immediately went to Bastila or Satil.
Nah. It's not going to be that fire. I'm Raylina.
But it is made by Casey Hudson.
Yeah, peep
the
that.
original director.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the original director of KOTOR coming back to do that, which gives me a lot of hope for this game. It's just that wait time and the pre-announcement. Like, why even announcing it at this point, bro?
Because they want to generate hype.
Yeah, but is the hype still going to be there 5 years from now?
If the game's good and it actually looks good. My thing is, yeah, bro, like you didn't really even show us anything.
No, it's literally just a teaser. She meets the monster that Rey and Finn and Han and Chewie and all them are running from one ship in The Force Awakens, and that's it. I mean, that was a wrecked Sith war ship. I don't know if it's Revan's. I mean, it could be, but...
I mean, here's the thing, right? To me, from what I've read about posts and things, and granted, I take that with a grain of salt, it's not KOTOR.
Yeah,
it's not. Old Republic. And the title Fate of the Old Republic has me believing that this is towards the end of that timeline.
Yeah.
So what makes me nervous is we are now getting into part of my favorite part of the Legends and an EU. This has to be a fucking banger of a game. If you're gonna touch Old Republic, if you don't do it well, there's not really much of a fucking point of doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I got faith in Casey. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan.
Too,
I'm not the biggest fan of the original KOTOR games, but if it's anything like SWOTOR, but just single player and obviously updated graphics and all that, I don't think they'll miss the mark.
Right. But, and part of me believes that they won't either, but the guy who's developing the game and the dickhead who sits on the throne don't always see eye to eye.
Yeah. Yeah, because it could be very fire for like the way Casey wants it made, but in the meantime, while Mr. Iger sits upon the throne, he could potentially Mr. No, it's too dark and weird. Yeah. And plus, even if like Disney is just like have at it and just gives him free creative control, it could still go wrong in so many different ways.
Oh yeah.
But I'm very hopeful that this game will do what I think the Old Republic will do in general for Star Wars, which is to start to mend the bandage or mend the wounds that has been like around since the acquisition of Star Wars back in 2012. Because, bro, honestly, the Old Republic is so different. It's so far back from the Skywalker era that as long as you just like keep the main parts of the lore there, you can really do whatever you want.
Right.
But at one point, you need to have Tar Vizsla creating the Darksaber. You need to have Bane with Xana doing the rule of two. You need to have Revan and Malik. You have to have Vitiate. Like, those are key aspects of the Old Republic. You have to have them.
Right.
But you could tell, like, there's so many different stories of the Mandalorian Wars or the Sith and Jedi Wars. Like,
Right.
bro, you know how much content you can get out of this? It could easily, like, fix the damage in Star Wars.
It could. Um I don't know, because it's like, if are we going to actually begin to mend the wounds, or are we going to stick a couple of stitches in a gaping hole of a wound that's going to continue to bleed through the stitches?
Yeah, I mean, it all goes to back to what Sklee's been hounding about the last few episodes is consistency. Like, it has to be consistently good.
And I'm gonna harp on what I've been harping about the last couple episodes. Write a good fucking story. I can look past graphic issues. I can look past game bugs. I can look past things. Brother, I play fucking Bethesda games. It's Bug City. But if it is a good fucking story, I will enjoy it. You know, we got good stories in the Cal Kestis games, and I love them. They're not perfect, but I love them. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's ridiculous. And I know it's like they got to do some sort of a teaser to pretty much please the investors, to show them, like, hey, we're not wasting your money. But honestly, if I was an investor, I would be bringing everybody in and being like, hey, where the fuck are all these projects that you announced before? Where's my money going at that is going to these projects? I would like to see a little update on my money that I'm spending. But that's just me. And
Yeah.
apparently, I think differently than a lot of investors or a lot of people, and it's the wrong way of thinking because I guess it's logical and not business logic. So I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can attest to lack of logic, especially with my day-to-day job. There's not a whole a lot of logic going on. Um, yeah, man, I just, like, I want to be hype as fuck, and I want to do this, but it's just like, I feel like I've become so guarded, and have an incapability of getting my hopes up for video games, specifically with Star Wars, because it seems like everything they announce, they end up scrapping.
Exactly, dude. It's
And the other piece of news that we probably will get into today, a little bit at least, is the fact that Disney now owns their own AI platform. So it's like, are we going to AI generate the code for the game? Because that's not going to fucking fly.
yeah, I don't think that that's what's gonna happen. At least I hope not. I
Well,
could
I
be
can't
completely
think of any
wrong.
other reason why you would buy an AI platform other than to make your job easier.
Yeah, I know a lot. Like, the first thing I saw when I saw a post about it was they invested into Sora or something, so now people can use Sora to use mass characters and animation characters and creatures, I think.
Right, but I
But
could
like,
already do that. So
exactly.
the point I would be hesitant to make, and it's probably what's going to happen, is, are we investing in this software to make it the only software that will actually process things and do that, but then everything you're generating is automatically property of Disney? Or are they going to add it to where, if I want to use this shit that I've created with your platform, I have to pay you? Because both of those things don't fly with me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this, especially after, them blatantly stealing uh that dude's fucking choreography and cinematography. Now it's what's gonna stop them from getting Skywalker Stories or Star Wars Tales Untold or any of these other AI channel stuff?
Yep. Yep.
And that's a very good point of the like, hey, if I generate it on Sora, do I have to pay Disney if I put it out on YouTube or something like that? That's
I think that's where we're headed, brother.
yep.
I think that's where we're headed. Suck all the money you can out of your fans.
Well, I mean, that's already what's going to happen with streaming services in
Mhm.
general after Netflix got fucking Warner Brothers. So
Yep.
that's fantastic. Well, everybody get ready to start shoveling out $80 for fucking Netflix.
I'm gonna just go
Fucking
back to cable at this
120.
point. It costs the same.
Bro, fuck that. I'm gonna go get one of those free TV antenna booster things at the dollar store. Get
Kenrick,
fucking channel 4, 5, and 6.
Kenrick about to be watching nothing but K dramas.
Nah, bro, this shit's fucking ridiculous. I really hope that doesn't affect games or anything in the future. Like, I really hope that they're not planning on just AI generating an entire fucking Star Wars movie.
That would be. I'm gonna be real with you, and this pains me to say. I will be done. I will be done. If I get AI generated movies, AI generated projects, AI generated artwork and graphics, I'm done.
Yeah, that's sadly where I think it's gonna head, because I mean everybody's already saying that like Star Wars Tales Untold or fucking Skywalker Stories or literally any other AI channel does phenomenally, like astronomically better work than Disney has produced
Right.
in their entire tenure of owning
Right.
Star Wars.
And I'm thinking here like didn't they just have a panel where one of their artists that have worked on their work was like AI cannot make art?
I think
And
so.
then I think George spoke on that as well, I think. And
I
then
believe.
Theory spoke about AI slop. And so it's like, is this Bob just going like, oh, you don't think we could do it? I'm gonna fucking do it, and you're gonna eat it up like schlop.
It's probably exactly that, bro.
Like as cool as that trailer was, bro, was that AI generated?
That's a good question. That's a very good question, bro.
It was super vague. Um, uh, yeah. What is today, bro? What is today? What is today? Uh yeah, man.
Well, like I'm still hyped for the game. Like, yeah, sure, I might be 30 years old when it comes out. If I can even afford the PlayStation 7 when that fucker drops, because shout out to AI for taking up all of the fucking RAM and creating a RAM shortage. So
yeah,
yeah, uh, fuck us. We're fucked in the future.
I got a PC. I'm good. But yeah, I just, bro. I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
This
I know
is
we
scary,
gotta.
scary, scary times, brother. Scary times.
No, fuck off. I'm not trying to.
The way it
Okay.
You want me to do it on my screen?
Yeah, please, because for some reason, every time I do 2 tabs, this fucker likes to think it needs to self destruct. Because God forbid it does anything other than one task at a time.
Literally. Let's do. So this one is the racer, right?
Yeah. Have not seen this one.
I haven't seen either of them, but if I had to make a prejudgment, I'm thinking by saying Galactic Racer, this is a new gen Disney-fied version of Pod Racers. Let's see.
I don't hear the sound.
What's up?
I said I don't hear the sound.
That's weird.
I mean, I don't think we honestly need it.
It's not really. I mean, there's subtitles.
Is this AI? I mean, it looks good. Sure, it'll be a fun, like, just a fun time
Mm-hmm.
passer.
So, for those of you that obviously can't hear because I don't know why, um, the scene with Sebulba had the sound of his pod racer in the background. Um, I am not sure how I feel about that because to me, um,
Do you feel like they just threw Sebulba in there to get
yep,
people
yep,
excited
yep,
because cameo?
1,000%. To me, it looks like they took the pod racing game and opened it to random ship creating ability. Not sure how I feel about some dude on a speeder bike with like actual starship kind of vibes with there. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. I just part of me feels like it's going to be a straight up cash grab game. You have to buy all the skins, buy all this shit. You'll probably have to pay for Sebulba because they threw it in there like they did with that fucking Jabba the Hutt thing where you had to buy that. Um,
Oh my god, I didn't even think about it being a
yep. Oh,
DLC.
it's gonna be like, oh, welcome to the game. Here's your starter pack. If you want Sebulba, buy it now. Um, as cool as that is, I'd honestly rather get a ported, updated version of the actual pod racing game,
That'd be pretty dope.
even just for like nostalgia purposes. Like, I don't know. Yeah, man. Uh, I'm not as excited about that one because there's not as much, I guess, possibility for that. It really looks like they were like, oh, we can make a remake of the pod racing game, right? Or we could just make a new game that is the pod racing game.
Well, my main concern is did they bring back our boy Lewis to voice Sebulba, or did they get some shitty ass impersonator like what they did with Outlaws, when you literally own the rights to James Earl Jones's voice and you still fuck up Vader.
I'm gonna be honest with you. He didn't speak, so part of me believes that they haven't done that yet.
They're probably not going to. He's probably literally just gonna say like one of his random insults from the Phantom.
Voodoo! I don't know, man. Like
Yeah.
we could just get Battlefront 3.
We could just get KOTOR 3.
I think that's
Like
what they're
the
trying to
action,
do.
like give us the actual KOTOR 3 and not some spiritual successor to KOTOR because bro, it's just they're starting to tap into like what the fans want. The fans have been wanting a pod racing game. The fans have been
Yeah.
wanting the Old Republic. But I said it yesterday. I thought that they were going about it in the right way, and then all that information dropped today, and now I just look like a giant dumbass.
Well, that's nothing new.
Every time I start to give these guys a little bit of faith, they're like, "Hey, you're fucking you're dumb. You're retarded. Like, no, get the fuck out of here, brother."
Literally.
Like, oh, you thought you wanted this? No.
I just
See,
I don't know, man.
We got Closet saying he misses us. Miss you too, fucking egghead.
Yeah, miss me too. Text me back, you fuck.
What up, Bricks? Clone Force is back.
I didn't know he left.
Chris is here.
What up, Chris?
Wasn't expecting any of this last night. Watching Neebs gaming live stream, and they were watching the awards, and those showed up. Yeah, Galactic Cantina hit me up with the screenshots of it and was like, "Hey, it's not KOTOR, but you finally got an Old Republic game." And I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then, yeah, now it's
something.
Yeah, it's something.
It's something.
I don't know. I got SWOTOR, I got KOTOR 1 and 2 on my Xbox. I've got plenty of these fuckers. That's my Old Republic.
Facts. Yeah,
Cam, the sexy man.
Cam, sexy man. How you doing?
We'll see, Limitless Nerd. Kind of got a little bit of stuff planned for 2026, but we'll get into that when we get to there.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We can get into it. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm optimistic, but I've been let down so many fucking times.
That's where I'm at. And honestly, like, I'm just to the point where I could care less about new Star Wars now. Because, like, yes, as much as I love Anakin and I love that Hayden's getting more screen time and stuff like that, could care less about Ahsoka Season 2. Yeah. I am cautiously optimistic for Maul. I'm somewhat excited. Let's see if my hype stays for the next 5 years for FOTOR.
Fodder.
Fuck it. I don't know, man. It's the more and more I think about it, I'm just not I'm not excited now. Like for anything that's coming out.
Yeah. I mean it's one thing to get excited about this stuff too, but it's like what is it actually gonna turn out as, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
Because that's what matters, right? we can get hype. We can see and be happy for all these things that we're supposed to get. But what are we actually gonna get? You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what am I actually gonna get in the game about a ship landing and a girl igniting a lightsaber? Like, what the fuck is that actually about to be about?
And seeing a giant monster.
Yeah. I don't know. I love that now it officially, like, it if it comes out, it'll be the first project under Disney involving the Old Republic. So now instead of just name drops and a random Clone Force episode, or not Clone Force, haha, random Clone Wars episode involving Darth Bane's spirit in a vision, now basically the Old Republic will be officially canon.
Right.
Even though they still update SWOTOR, but that's just a technicality. I have no idea if that's actually Disney funding these updates or if this is just like they gave the rights over to the developers and all that, and they're just like doing this on their own. So,
yeah. At least we're getting something, you know?
maybe, hopefully,
Hopefully,
they,
maybe sometime, maybe.
maybe someday they'll think about thinking about giving this maybe a thought.
Yep.
7 days in the past future.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
keep your eyes out. Save your money up for a PC or a PS7 or whatever the fuck console is out by the time.
Xbox AE2 squared.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I'm so sick and tired of Lucasfilm just announcing, and nothing to back it.
Yeah. Definitely concerning.
Yeah.
But I guess, now we just play the waiting game where we wait and see, and hopefully it happens, and if it doesn't, then we were fucked from the beginning. So that's the lovely game I think we get to unfortunately take part of now, pretty much every year.
We thought we were getting an Old Republic game. Instead, we're getting the waiting game.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no DLC for the waiting game.
Hopefully not, bro. And hopefully it doesn't get scrapped because of creative differences, because I swear to fucking Christ.
I would be gutted. Absolutely gutted.
Oh shit, we got Battle Puppy.
Battle Puppy. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm definitely wanting more Star Wars video games because it's I love playing video games, and if you haven't checked out my stream on Twitch, we sometimes play Star Wars video games on there. There's just not a whole lot of options, so we play a lot of other stuff too. Those will definitely be making an appearance for sure. If they come out. So
shit. In the meantime, I got all the old school Star Wars games on
on your stream, boo. Oh shit! I need to get one of those, man. You guys have been showing some cool shit on them.
Motherfuckers are great. They're fantastic. Been playing the fuck out of some Pokemon Fire Red, some fucking Pokemon Gold, fucking the original Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, fucking there's everything, bro. Super Star Wars trilogy, like,
yeah,
it's fantastic.
Sounds like a great time, but whether or not I enjoy it, it will be seen to.
That's a different conversation for a different day.
Different conversation for sure. Um, speaking on if things happen, when things happen, if we're gonna get them, if we're not gonna get them, we have a tentative idea of what next year looks like for cons. But I think maybe if you want, we could go into a little bit of what we did this year. Um, talk about that, and then we can bring up next year's con panel for us.
Hell yeah.
Um, yeah, I'll let you. I'll let you start. I think for me, I mean, this is my first experience. I don't know. I mean, I've done like little meet and greet things before, but I've never done like conventions or anything. So this year was definitely different for me, and it sparked an interest in me that I don't think will be satiated anytime soon. Um, I mean, literally, like every other day now, I'm just like, all right, what's the new thing that got announced? Who's going where? What's the appearance here? And it's been challenging on my current parameters, but you got to make sacrifices sometimes.
Yeah, bro. Fucking so my first ever convention was in 2024. I had just found Tony's channel, and he was covering the Acolyte week to week. I had just started Tales from Peridia, and somebody had asked him what's the next convention he was going to, and he was going to Tampa Bay Comic Con. And I was like, "Oh, bet I'm gonna go buy tickets." And I went to go look, and I saw that they had Hayden Christensen, but they were sold out. So I was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm not going to this convention."
Nope.
And he was like, "But I'm also going to Ocala Comic Con," and that's where I got to meet Baby Girl, and obviously
Baby girl.
when he said Ivana was going, I was like, "Yeah, I'm buying, I'm going." And it was a fantastic time. Waited 4 hours in her line to get an autograph. Absolutely fucking insane. I will never buy general admission for anything that Ivana goes to again.
Yep.
But then I didn't do any other conventions until ICCC of this year, which is where I met you, Skleetardio, aka the Fingertip Bandit, fucking Battle
Eardrum
Poppy,
Bandit.
Battle Poppy, Star Wars Gazer, Kyber Forge, Tony again, Ricky for the first time. There's so many people that we met there that I can't even. JT, fucking
Jefferson Thomas Lovecraft.
Johnsonville Taylor Ham.
Yep. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
And then obviously, that was a fantastic time. It was the first time meeting a fuck ton of people from the community. And I'm not gonna lie, I teared up and I cried on my drive home when I left that fucking convention area. I was like, fuck, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then Kyber Forge calls me. He's like, guys, bro, dude, listen. And I was like, all right, I'm listening. You got to fucking explain something first. Like, I can't listen to nothing. And he's like, we just smoked like 3 cigarettes with Lewis McLeod. I was like, you guys would do that after I leave the convention, you fuckers.
Yep. That did happen. I can't confirm. They weren't called cigarettes at the time, but it was cigarettes.
But yeah, it was, just one of the greatest experiences of my life. And then obviously, as Cam, the sexy man, is saying here, looking forward to hopefully seeing us back in Texas for Rebel Scum Con. Unfortunate events in my life happen, and you, Jesse, and a bunch of the different boyos banded together, and then I decided to get in a vehicle with you and the Eardrum Bandit, and we drove halfway across the fucking country.
I think it was more like 75% away. Just thinking about it now, it was way more than 50%. I've done 50%. That wasn't that bad.
But it was worth it. Definitely flying next year.
For sure. For sure.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That met more great people there. We met fucking Cam there. We met Luke's Outpost. We met Balance of the Force, Carly King. She bullied Wrath literally every minute of the convention.
Yep.
Like, don't believe anything she tells you if she says that she didn't. She did. I was there. I witnessed it.
Cam witnessed it.
We met fucking Sam Witwer. We met fucking I don't know who all you met.
Tate Fletcher, Emily Swallow, yeah,
bro, fucking
Matthew Wood.
I got to talk to Michelle Ang, and in the works of a little project maybe involving her. Can't really say anything just yet. Just waiting on confirmation on dates. So look out for that.
Hell yeah.
And then obviously, we got to meet or we had that terrible after party experience at Dave and Buster's.
I think that was I think that was just most of that even too was kind of on us. Just showing up on time, like ahead of time. Ended up being all right, but yeah, it was we need to be a little bit more planned next time for sure.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the mozzarella fucking blocks were great. But I paid or I took y'all's money and y'all paid for my VIP ticket, and I got treated like fucking peasant scum.
Well, you are peasant scum. So, newsflash.
But Dave & Buster's really made me feel like goddamn peasant scum. Like, I was like, bro, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
VIP and I can't even go into the VIP room. The fuck is this?
Yeah, it's
But unfortunately, that was just a miscommunication between Dave & Buster's and Rebel ScumpCon. So,
yeah, I still had fun.
oh yeah, it was fun. It was great.
It was great.
I mean, I got to see you and Sklee go absolute ham on air hockey for absolutely no reason at
there's
all.
Always a reason, brother. Always a reason.
And the best part of that night was when Sklee fucking went and he knocked over the fucking glass barrier.
Yeah. Clumsy boy, that one. Luckily, his eardrum stayed intact that night.
He might have lost a fingertip, but you never know.
Or a different tip, you don't know. You never know.
Yeah, that was another fun experience. A little bit of inconvenience after inconvenience in the first half, but breakfast vouchers definitely not the way to go.
No.
The first room we had being a little moldy.
It was moist.
Yeah, fucking wet ass fucking carpet, bro. That shit.
Yeah, it was not great.
But overall, it was a fun con. I enjoyed hanging out with the boyos. I enjoyed helping you film all those little interviews for the "What Does Star Wars Mean to You" video.
Yes,
that was very fun. It was
already
not fun.
On that.
It was not fun trying to edit the South Park mouth animation. I absolutely crashed out like 15 times and threw my phone at least like.
Damn it!
It was easy in
theory.
Yeah. Very easy in theory. Probably would be easier if I had a computer that could handle what I was wanting it to do instead of doing it on my phone.
Right. Yeah. That would always be more optimal is, like technology doing what technology is supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Definitely amazing.
After the great old Caravan of Courage back home to Splitardio's house and the Lego store, and then you getting back home finally after fucking 19 fucking hours of straight driving.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I love you boyos, but yeah, never again.
Never again.
And then after that, Ocala Comic-Con 2025 happened. Unfortunately, did not get any footage of that convention except for like maybe 5 seconds.
Sounds like my last week.
And that's where me and Clone Force met for the first time, even though we had met for the first time like 3 days prior, and he took me on a Disney experience. Went to Disney World for the first time. We went to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, which was one of the best experiences of my life. That was Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like I'm planning to move to Florida so I can do it all over again. Like every other weekend or anytime I get the chance to just fucking go. Like that shit was fantastic. And Clone Force is a wonderful human being, and his family are just as wonderful, and they're fucking weirdos, and we all got along just fucking great.
Facts. I love
Then
weirdos.
that was the last convention of this year for me. I was supposed to go to GalaxyCon in Columbus last weekend, but sadly did not go. Could not afford.
Get fucked.
What are you gonna do? But it's okay because we got 2 autographs from 2 different cons that we did not even go to. We got the Nick Gillard from Mr. Josiah Bruh
You got
that I got. And once it finally comes, a nice little reparky.
I sold it.
I believe it.
$20.
For what?
$20.
20? I spent 40 or 80. Fuck.
Inflation.
But yeah, Mr. Ray Park finally decided to get some help. I think hopefully he's doing a lot better. And he showed up to a convention, and good old Rathy Wrath got to meet him. And I'd let you talk about Steel City Con.
Yeah, Steel City Con was cool. It wasn't super Star Wars heavy, but there were a couple people I definitely needed to check off my list. So I made a little 4-hour drive because it wasn't 36. And I went up to Pittsburgh, aka Schittsburg. Fuck y'all. Still love the con, but fuck Pittsburgh. I went up there and I got to meet Ray Park after 5 hours of being in his line. So I definitely need to work on not being a bum and getting VIP feature events that I know I need to for. That was an experience and a half, but he's honestly like, he's such a genuine dude, man. Like I was talking to him for a little bit, and it came up casually in conversation that like he's like, "Oh, are you going to be here like the whole weekend?" Because he was only there Friday, and I was like, "No, I got to go back tomorrow or tonight because my birthday's on Sunday." And he's like, "Oh, it's your birthday on Sunday. That's so cool. Why don't we grab a photo?" I was like, "You sure? Like that costs money." He's like, "I got you, man. It's fine." So we took a photo. That'll be posted on the Instagram soon. I've been a little busy. But yeah, I met him. I got to meet John Ray Davies and Lawrence McElroy, both from Lord of the Rings. So that was super cool. Got those autos, and John Ray Davies did a little birthday personalization on it. So that'll always be near and dear to my heart. Star Wars and Lord of the Rings are 2 of my big like loves in this world. So to be able to do that this past weekend, especially like the day before my birthday, 2 days before my birthday, was awesome. But it still pales in comparison to just like the whole year that I've had. ICCC being my like first actual convention was just wonderful, and then I was blessed to be able to even go drive my dumbass halfway 75% of the way across the country to go do that. That was amazing. So that's definitely going to be like those are definitely future staples for sure. I'm sure you can see in the thumbnail, spoilers. But yeah, I mean, there was a bunch of other stuff I wanted to go to this year, but COVID hit me again somehow, so I didn't get to do those. But 2026 is a new year. Hopefully, we'll have a better financial situation for this upcoming year. Please God. And yeah, I mean, like we've got our eye on 4 pretty decent ones so far. I've got a bunch on a list that I'd like to go to. It kind of depends because right now nothing's really fully announced for everybody. So with things getting added and subtracted, I mean, like the easiest way I think for people to know what we're gonna be at is to check on our social medias. Like I know you've got in your description on social media like NextCon is this. I'm probably gonna add that as well. But speaking on that, I think why don't we just get into our hopes and dreams that may or may not inevitably happen this year.
Well, the first one, obviously, I've shared it before on my stories, and I'm going to this con, whether you come or not, Wrath. I'm sorry, but Central Carolina Comic Con, these bitches got Tom Kenny coming. They got Art the Clown. They got the dude who plays Cad Bane from the Book of Boba Fett. They got some other dude from the Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett. One of the fucking two. I honestly can't remember who he even is. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be very fun.
Oh,
And
you're talking about no, it's not Michael Bean. Who's the other guy you're talking about?
I've got
Here, I got it.
no.
I got it here. Let's see. Let me just pull this up. I got you here, bro. Just pull up my screen. So for those of you who are interested in what we are doing, Central Carolina Comic Con in January. So we got a bunch of legends. I mean, Tom Kenny, as you said, bunch of fucking massive people. Dorian Kingi's obviously gonna be one of the big ones. Cad Bane. Doug Jones was not in Star Wars. Trying to see. I'm not the best with this.
Michael Bain or whatever it is
what
Lang.
Did he, what did he do?
He was Lang. I don't know if I'm assuming that's from the Mandalorian. I don't fucking know.
Might be let's zoom into his eye, I guess. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Mandalorian. So that's gonna be kind of like kicking off our year, literally 2 weeks in, and we're going to hit that. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I'm requested off. That's gonna be super fun. I mean, a lot of this stuff too for me is like I don't even give a shit about, like, obviously I care about the cons and stuff like that, and I care about the stuff that we'll be able to see and like making content and all this stuff. But it's like, bro, like I get to go hang out with my swoonsky woonsky.
Bro, like that's what it's all about, bro. Like, yeah, the
Yeah.
conventions are fun, but I said it at Rebel Scum Con. Like the highlight of that, the ICCC and even Ocala was hanging out with the boyos, doing rip and sips, or just chilling, watching the original trilogy and the prequels all weekend with the boyos, or chilling in the hot tub after walking around Disney for fucking 12 hours. Like that was it's the best, bro. And I was very heartbroken that you couldn't come to Ocala because then I had to share that fucking hotel room with nobody, and it was very lonely. I literally just doom scrolled on like TikTok for like 12 hours after the con until I fell asleep finally. Yeah, I think I'm not sure how long everybody's gonna be at Central Carolina Comic Con, like the guest wise, but I figured we hit it Saturday and then Sunday we couldn't find some fun shit to do around there. We got time to look
Right.
up some shit to do.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm honestly debating either because like I took off the Friday too, so I'm thinking about maybe coming down your way, doing that Friday night, and then we just
Hell
I,
yeah.
I don't we gotta discuss the logistics still. But yeah, we will be in South Carolina in January here. So it'll be a good time.
Then hopefully in March we get me and Clone Force get selected to do a fan panel again. And I applied, put the same information that Clone Force did, and hopefully we can get you, Sklee, freaking OTT, Closet. Hopefully we can get you guys to come because if we get selected, everybody that's included in the panel gets a free pass for the entire weekend. So hopefully we get selected. We won't know until 30 days before MegaCon. So
Yeah. It's gonna be massive if we can make that happen. I might even come down regardless if you selected. I don't know if you boys are planning going on regardless, but MegaCon's got a fat lineup. Let me pull up here. So that's gonna be March 19th through the 22nd. And that's gonna be I mean, this enough for me is money. The 25th anniversary of the boys in the
yeah,
fellowship.
that's cool and all, but
Yeah, shut up.
I'm getting Sean Astin for Bob and Stranger Things, brother.
Okay,
That man
you're
deserved a fucking better death.
yeah, he did though. He did. And then we've got the goat Ashley. She's gonna be there. We've got
Matt Lanter.
Johnny Boyega. Oh yeah.
Matt
Where?
was he's down below. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is, Matt Lanner. We've got our boy John Boyega going, which will be nice to finally meet him and commiserate. We've also got Catherine Tabor. We've also got James Arnold Taylor. We've also got Nika Fuderman. So
Nika
pretty,
is a wonderful human being, bro. Like she's great. She's pretty much an open book. Is so you can pretty much ask her anything
fuck.
and she'll spill the beans about some insider secrets.
Hell yeah, bro! I can't wait. But yeah, I mean that's gonna be massive. I'm debating going regardless of whether or not you guys get us for the panel. Like that's gonna be massive. I mean, these four are on the bucket. I've already got him, but I want to get 8x10. I've got like an 11x16.
Yeah.
But it's not the same getting it on ABA and getting to meet and talk to some of these people. So that's going to be pretty cool for MegaCon, especially if we get to do it and have idiots come, not idiots, but like idiots come with us, act like idiots in front of other people. That's always fun. Who knows? Maybe we get a Broken Tusk live at MegaCon. We're definitely. I think we do a Broken Tusk in person for Central Carolina.
Dude,
And
I'm
then
down.
just Sklee eardrum in. Or maybe he can make it up there. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I mean that's already a solid start. I've definitely got some other ones in the beginning of the year that I'm eyeing. But I'm not going to announce those because I haven't made a decision, and I also don't know what the financial situation is going to be like next year. But yeah, that takes us through to March at least for our like confirmations of what we want to do. I think the next one is
I mean, there is Fan Expo Cleveland that I would
yeah,
like to hit because they're getting Hayden. But
yeah.
at the same time, I might just have to bite the bullet and hit up the National Bank of Grandma and get a loan so I can hit San Antonio Space Con
Mhm.
and because San Antonio Space Con is the week before ICCC,
Yeah.
and I need to get my Nick Gillard auto dual autoed with Hayden.
Yeah.
Like
So
that is
I
a
think
must.
I
That
think
is a
I've
must do this year.
I think I've confirmed I'm doing San Antonio Space Con because,
They got Ian McDermott,
brother,
motherfucker.
look at this lineup. Look at this fucking lineup. We've got Hayden Christensen, Ian McDermott, which will probably be my last chance.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm kind of like I
Um,
gotta go. Daniel Logan.
Daniel Logan. We've got
This is already announced for
yeah,
this year. They got the
yeah,
Soup Nazi. Hell yeah, brother.
yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, this is already worth it alone for me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to get
And they're
two
not done.
Hayden autos
Yeah.
because I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
get Hayden on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit up, see what Hayden's doing later on in the year because I want to get a solo auto. I want to get obviously one with him and Ewan, one with him and Ian, and then one with him and Nick.
Okay, it is TEN. Holy fuck, your boy can't type.
He's a fake fan. He can't even type it.
Yeah? Spell Tamora Morrison.
Fuck you. I got the Morrison part.
All right, so he's definitely SpaceCon, Fan Expo, Cleveland, New Orleans, Boston, Chicago. I would say if you can't make, I mean, I'm down to go to. I definitely want to go to a Fan Expo. I don't know if it's going to be Cleveland, Boston, Philly, Chicago, but these are three opportunities that definitely could happen. So that is a thing that we will have to logistically figure out because you could theoretically fly up here to DC and then we could drive to Boston. It wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. That's
or
true.
fly. Or fly. I know. Fuck me. I don't. I'm not gonna lock in driving everywhere yet. Okay. Let's see.
Nah, bro. Sometimes you gotta fly. I don't know, bro. You want to do a Caravan of Courage to Star Wars Celebration 2027?
You know what? I got Boston. Boston's 7.5 hour drive. Let me see. Chicago is 11. I will not be doing a drive that one. So Boston could be a thing. You'll definitely see me finances depending and work like availability depending. I would like to be at a fan expo as well this year.
Yeah. I want to do a fan expo, but if I'm able to hit San Antonio and knock out Hayden and Ian, bro.
Yeah, I'd like to knock off as many people as I can. That way, if I get to a point with the autograph collection where I'm satisfied, I could honestly just turn Celebration into merch and vibes, which would be nice.
It depends on who they get for Celebration because, like, obviously, like if it's Hayden or Ewan or all the normal people that you can get at any other convention, I'm not getting their autograph there
Unless there's exclusive.
Oh yeah, exclusives
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if it goes for like I don't know if I'd get like an exclusive like Hayden Christensen 8x10 at Star Wars Celebration 2027. I don't see myself doing that. But now, if Samuel L. Jackson shows up, Mark Hamill shows up,
I'll be slurping rods in the parking lot.
If Natalie Portman shows up, fuck you, Wrath. You have two of them. You don't need it.
Yeah, I don't. I need an 8x10 though. In that.
No, fuck you. You don't.
Well, who knows what the financial situation is going to be looking like? I might not have any Natalies by then. We never know, man. Let me see, because I know Philly would be a lot closer for me. Of course, it's not gonna fucking load. Yeah, I mean, it really depends. Like, I definitely have to get a Tamora Morrison this year. I have to meet that man. I will not rest until I meet Tamora Morrison and shake his fucking hand.
Yeah, bro. That's
Um,
that's honestly how I feel with Hayden. Like I missed every opportunity the last 2 years. Like 2026. Like I've
right.
got to do this. Like I'm sorry to my girlfriend. I'm sorry to my wallet and the plans that I had for wanting to move to Florida in 2026. That's probably getting moved to after celebration, realistically. Um, yeah, I'm going to get Hayden's autograph. I'm going to get Ian McDermott's autograph. Like, if it, like these people, like, want their autograph. I'm going to get their autograph,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And then like Rebel Scum Con, if I end up making it out there, because my big thing is like I want to hit at least 4 cons a year. Two
Yeah.
of them
That's the goal.
two of them being ICCC and Rebel Scum Con,
Mhm.
immediately taking up. So that like that's so it's up to Central Carolina Comic Con and MegaCon to be those other two. But I already know Central Carolina Comic Con this year or next year is gonna. That's already a thing that's happening. So who knows if we don't get accepted to MegaCon? I want to go to that one, but if anything, I don't know. Maybe we find something in the Philly area or somewhere up near you, and me and Sklee make a little mini caravan of courage up there.
Yep. That could work. I mean, we can figure that all out. We can figure that all out. Um, yeah, man. I mean, Fan Expo is looking decent. They've got the 25th Hobbits as well. So if I can't do MegaCon, that's always an option. More locally for me, Awesome Con in DC has a pretty cool lineup already. Of the Star Wars people, we've got Alan Tudyk's. And I think I heard rumors of another one. I'm not entirely sure. But Matthew Watterson's going to be there again. I can beat him again. That would be sick. Yeah, dude. Like I said, there's a bunch of other stuff I'm going to be adding to mine if I can realistically afford to do so and not kill myself further.
Yeah.
I think these are definitely like the 4 big ones as of right now. Obviously, Rebel Scum as well. Rebel Scum Con down there. They've already got an incredible lineup with way more to come. Let me pull Rebel Scum Con up. We're going to be nuts about at that one. But we've already got Giancarlo Esposito, Denise Go, Kyle Soler, Ray Park, and Paul Sung Hyung Lee. That is already an incredible lineup. Definitely going to have way more to come. It's going to be sick. It's looking like, for me at least, it's a lot of Texas and Florida this year so far. But like I said, I mean, I could end up fucking anywhere this year if I can afford it.
Yeah. It'll probably be mainly Florida cons for me, aside from ICCC and Rebel
Mm-hmm.
Scum Con. Financial, uh, financially, letting me, you know, cause my boss literally all I got to do is be like, hey, I'm not going to be here January 9th through the 12th.
Right.
And he's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
He doesn't even ask me why or anything. He's just like, okay, cool. No problem.
It must be nice, bro. I've got to be a little bit more tactical, unfortunately.
Just tell them that you got to give your kidney to a stranger. They can't deny you that.
In Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as much as I'm saying like I'd like to do these things, man,
It's all up to the
it's
wallet, to be
it's up
honest
to
with
the
you.
wallet. Yeah, at the end of the day, wallet and the job.
But I mean, it's kind of like what me and Jungle talked about in my latest video with him. Like he made a plan to go to Japan and made it happen. I'm planning on going to 4 cons this year. I'm going to make it happen.
Right. Yeah.
So just gotta talk about it and just honestly just put my head down, fucking get my ass to work, and just save up.
Facts.
And honestly, probably going into 2026, it's going to be very tough, but I think I'm going to be giving up the death sticks. So
Yeah, after this bad boy is done, I am going to be Donzo with the Bunzos. I just can't, it's money, it's time, it's taking years off my life, and I've been trying to get back in the gym here, and it's not easy to do that when your lungs don't have the capacity that they used to. So 2026 is a year of change, but I think, I'm a determined motherfucker, you know. We'll see. A man can hope, a man can dream. And I've said that so many times before and then just not been able to commit. But if other life things start slotting into place, it'll make it a lot easier.
yeah, I mean, the way I look at it is if I'm able to sit here and commit to doing all this research for YouTube videos and doing the time to write and film and edit, then I can put the effort into stacking my money so I can afford to do what the fuck I want to do.
Right. Yeah, man. I'll be right there with you, pushing through.
Clone Force will be cheering from the crowd.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Jim equals pain.
Jim is pain, but it is good pain. And I've done it before, so I can do it again. Yeah.
Well, I don't really have anything else for tonight.
I don't either, man. Maybe we'll hop on the sticks here on the Twitchy, but that's kind of where we're at planning for the year. Obviously, it's subject to availability and the will of the Force.
The will of the wallet.
Yeah, the will of Daddy Warbucks. But yeah, I mean, you guys can feel free to tap into the socials. I mean, I'm always an open book. Just shoot me a message, be like, hey, are you making it to this? And I'll be like, probably not. But, it's good on you for trying. But yeah, that's probably going to wrap it here today. We didn't have anything super crazy. But I missed y'all. So, Swinner, what do you got coming up this week or this next week?
Going through on Tails and downloading some old interviews that I'm gonna start re-uploading onto my main channel. I am working on a Old Republic video essay of why I think that the Old Republic is what Star Wars needs to start fixing the damage that has been caused.
Mm-hmm.
And another lore video on what exactly is the thought bomb and why Bane used it to rebuild the Sith. So,
hell yeah,
because I just re-listened to the Darth Bane novel for like the millionth time. Such a good book, and there's so much fucking lore in there, and God, I'm tired of waiting for this shit. I'm about to be like Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself, motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, man. But y'all stay tuned to the socials. I'll probably do Lego Live next week.
That's another thing. I finally got my fucking. It came in little separate baggies. I don't know where the other baggie is right now, but I got my Luke saber.
Hell yeah! Well, let's link up next week and do a little Lego Live because I'll I'll probably put a vote on my socials as to what people want me to build. But we've got the Lego Slave One, UCS. I've got the Jabba sail barge. I've got Barad-dûr, and I've got the Sarlacc pit. So we can probably link up and do a little Lego live at some point next week.
Fuck yeah, I'm down.
But other than that, I'm not at the point yet where I'm able to just sit down and make videos. So it's kind of just going to be the live stuff for now. I need to work on getting better with that, but I've got the editing down a little bit.
Man, be making some fire clips. Some that don't get accepted by the people that he made them for, but they be fire.
Yep,
they be fire.
They're not bad. They're not bad. Peak, one might say. But yeah, thank you to all the homies who showed up today. Appreciate all of y'all. Stay tuned for what next week's gonna be. We never know until about Monday. So yeah, and then I don't know. You got plans after this? You trying to run a couple games or what's up?
I might get some food. No, we'll see what happens after that.
All right. Well, that is gonna call it for the Broken Tusk podcast today. Stay beautiful, stay lovely, and remember, may the force be with you always. Peace out, guys.